Hi, everyone. Here's today's business networking tip. It's called Why Nobody Cares That You're Working at 3 a.m. This week, I saw a few posts from my student entrepreneurs. It's 3 a.m. Can't keep my eyes open. Not even sure what I'm writing. Nobody cares. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but nobody's impressed by that. First, I'm going to question your time management skills if you have to be up at 3 a.m. to do it. So let me share my experience with what I call everyone calls the hustle culture. I typically wake up at 4 a.m. every day. That's my sleep pattern. I sleep 10 to 4 every day. And I start working. When I mention this to people, they smile politely at me like, why? Why are you doing that? This, when I wake up, nobody's impressed by it. They're like, hey, if that's how you want to live your life, that's your business. But most people don't want to work the amount of hours that I do. And I'm getting better about it. Here's what happened me living that hustle culture. Physical health. I get sick because I'm worn out, plain and simple. If there's a cold going around, I'm going to catch it because I'm not resting properly. I'm not getting the amount of sleep I need to get. Mental health. Yeah, it's definitely impacted my mental health. There's days when something happens and I just fly off the handle, way overreact. I'm like, what was that all about? It's because I'm not getting enough rest. It's impacting my mental health. Relationships. Yeah, there's days I just want to work. Leave me alone. But people are like, hey, do you want to do this? Not really. I just want to work. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I've done it. I know the damage it does. And when I see you saying, hey, it's 3 a.m. and I'm still hustling, I put my head down. I'm like, please stop doing that. Go to sleep. You're right. You're going to be junk tomorrow. And if you need to do that, you got to think about what it is you're working on. Why is it taking so long? Is it a time management issue? Are you simply just trying to do too much? Please be very cautious of this. Listen to Professor Kevin this because I've done all of this and I still do it at some level, not nearly as bad as I used to be. And we out there doing those posts, it's like, all right, stop posting that stuff and do what you need to do. Because again, like anyone, and we all want to do it like, whoa, look at you, you're committed, you're a hustler, you're out there grinding, whatever words you want to use. Most of us are looking and going, just go to bed already, stop. Because if you need to be working at 3 a.m., why? That's what I want to know why. In my case, like I said, I get up before I just want to start working, trying to balance being a professor, running the business, but I've learned to step back. And you know what? I'm much better all around in my life when I step back because I don't feel as burnt out. I don't feel as stressed. So when I step back and say, do I really need to do this? In a lot of cases, the answer is no, I don't. That's what you want to do. You want to have this many interviews a day. You don't need to be doing that. So next time you're tempted to post at 3 a.m., go to bed instead. Okay. That's today's business networking tip. As always, I appreciate you taking a minute to watch the video. Hope you're having a truly dazzling day.